I saw the audio yesterday of David Cohn talking about what Bob Melvin told him about San Diego's analytics compared to Oakland's um, analytics department.
Once again, I go back to a conversation I had with Bob Melvin recently. And once again, for Sunday Night Baseball, it's San Diego Padres. He told me one thing he misses about being in Oakland is the analytics, because the San Diego analytics department wasn't on par with the Oakland A's analytics department. In particular, matchups for his bullpen late in the game. He wishes he had the information that he had with Oakland, that he doesn't have with San Diego right now. It's Bob Melvin, one of the best managers in the game, who manages both sides, a good old school guy and a good new school guy. He's got the perfect balance. He talks about, you know what, I need that information. I want that matchup information for late in games. Why wouldn't Joe Madden want that? Why wouldn't you want that information? Why wouldn't you want that guy in your office before the game telling you what the best matchups are based on the best information available? How could you not want that? I don't get it.
Yeah, so that was David Cohn, obviously. He works with Sunday Night Baseball, analyst there. He also does Yankee games on Yes. So when he's talking about, the managers, why wouldn't you want that guy in your office before games? Bob Melvin does have that guy in his office before games. That's pretty much what he was telling reporters earlier today. I don't know if it was today or it was yesterday, but Kevin Acee put it out today. He does have the information. He just is allowed to maybe make more trust moves instead of strictly looking at the stats and making a move based on what the stats tell him. Like if his gut tells him something else, the Padres allow him to go with that gut, go with that other move. So it's not, look, the Padres could have a bigger analytics staff. Dave Cameron or whatever his name is, that Fangraphs guy, was hired by the Padres, didn't want Hosmer, and then the Padres went out and got Hosmer. And Dave Cameron, I believe at that point, was one of their higher analytics guys. He has now stepped away. I think he's with the Mariners now. So that's one big analytics guy saying no to one player, and the Padres, Preller, Ron Fowler at the time saying yes. And what happens? The analytics guy ends up being correct in that situation. So I guess that's a big example of Preller maybe not going as much into the analytics as, like the Rays or maybe the Dodgers do. But those are two really heavy analytic teams, I think there needs to be a balance. I think analytics, you're dumb if you don't utilize them. But I think it's also I think it's important to not only look at the analytics. I think you got to have both. You got to have some feel, got to have gut, because, these guys are humans as well. And I think Bob Melvin, he does balance the analytics and managing with feel and being confident in his players well. I think he gains a lot of respect from his players for allowing them the opportunity to work through jams, specifically starting pitchers, right? I know that sometimes those decisions don't work out well, but you only hear us complaining about, Melvin leaving in a starter when those decisions don't go well. At least for me, I don't see a lot of people praising Melvin if he leaves in Musgrove in the 7th inning earlier this year and he gets out of it. You only hear about it when he's not able to get out of an inning. So that's Twitter, though. I'm not like complaining about that.